So Dr. Tobin, what do we see here in Exhibit 943?
What we're seeing is that half of his body weight plus half his gear weight is coming down, that's 91.5 pounds, is coming down directly on Mr. Floyd's neck.
Is that all we see?
And the reason we're seeing that is because the toe is off the ground and there is no body weight sitting back. He's not hunkering back on his heels. So everything is directed down on his knee. In this place, his shin and his toe and his boot is playing no contribution.
And were there times also when Mr. Chauvin's left knee was on the back of Mr. Floyd's neck?
Correct.
And when was that?
When his knee is on the back, that's a separate set of forces. It's the same force, but it's compressing a different area. It's compressing inside his chest.
And what about the time when Mr. Floyd would have had his face smashed directly into the pavement?
When his face is into the pavement, at that time, like one of the ones I showed you, if it's coming down on the nuchal ligament, it's going to be a huge weight for Mr. Floyd to try and breathe, but he won't be compressing the hypopharynx at the time when that's happening. So all of these different forces they're somewhat complex in terms of how they're interacting, but they're all coming to the same point.
Now, you paid particular attention, you told us, to the first 5 minutes and 3 seconds of the subdual on the ground.
Yes.
How would you characterize Mr. Floyd's oxygen levels during the first 5 minutes and 3 minutes that Mr. Chauvin was on top of him?
We know that his oxygen levels were enough to keep his brain alive, and the reason we know that is because he continued to speak over that time. We know that he made various vocal sounds for 4 minutes 51 seconds from the time that the knee is placed on the neck.